So a couple of months ago, I made a ranked it video for My Hero Academia openings, and at that time, season 5 was right around the corner, so I unfortunately was not able to include those openings in that video. And let's just say that some of the openings that I previously ranked lower grew on me a lot. I really mean that. So here was the initial ranking, obviously without the season 5 openings, and this will be my new ranked it video for My Hero Academia openings, which will be covering season 1 to 5, so 9 openings in total. Here we go. In at the 9th place is the 9th opening Merry Go Round by Man with a Mission. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I just can't take this opening seriously. Like, Man with a Mission is one of my favorite bands. I love their Inuyashiki opening, but this opening feels so lackluster. Both the song and the visuals feel quite dull most of the times. Like, it feels like the studio is pushing the trio of Midoriya, Bakugo and Shoto more for the promotion of the movie rather than the actual Endeavor's agency arc. And not to forget the My Villain Academia arc, which deserved its own opening in my opinion. Though I don't particularly hate this opening, it's got some bits that I like the pre-chorus of this song is brilliant in my opinion. It's got the retro vibes to it which I absolutely love, and this shot of All Might's back quickly followed by Endeavor's, since he is the current symbol of peace, was brilliantly done. You can see the contrast in their expressions. All Might seems to be positive with a big smile while Endeavor's expression looks a bit sad, but he still has his stance right, indicating that he is up for this challenge, even though there might be some hardships along the way. Only 2 positive for the whole opening, and that's why it's at the 9th place. In at the 8th place we have Star Makeup by Kanabun. I tried giving this opening a good chance, but I just can't get myself to like this opening more. Well, at least it isn't in the last place. My opinion about this opening still remains the same, so you can watch my previous ranked it video to know that. I will link that down in the description. In at the 7th place we have Peace Sign by Kenshi Yonezu. This one relatively dropped by 1 spot, and again another opening I wished I liked more, but turns out I liked it lesser. This one has to be a controversial choice, as I have seen majority of My Hero Academia fans love this opening, but I feel like there are better openings out there, so don't hate me for that. In at the 6th place we have The Day by a questionable band name which I won't say out loud. This one was above Peace Sign in the previous ranking, so it has not changed that much, but relatively I would say I have brought this opening down a bit because of some surprising additions at the top. I love this opening and the visual. I think this opening is the best way to introduce anyone to My Hero Academia anime, but then again I believe there are 5 other better openings than this one. No hate for this opening, but it fell short by 5 spots. In at the 5th place we have Odd Future, which was actually top 3 last time around. I love the TV version of the opening, but the full version is kinda made, to be honest. It feels like a remix of the opening. Now, for all these openings I have given equal emphasis to the full version as well, so if an opening is ranked higher, both the TV versions and the full versions are good. For this particular opening though, the TV version is so much better than the previous openings. That's why it's relatively high, but if you were to solely compare the full versions, this one will probably be at the last place. Anyway, we move. In at the 4th place we have a new addition. It's Number 1 by Dish. Kinda funny how the opening title is Number 1, yet it's at the 4th place. Anyway, this one was fairly surprising to be honest. I didn't expect to like it from the get-go. Even though this arc was quite a light one, as it's mostly a training arc, I think the opening captured it very nicely, both with the songs and the visuals. I love the singer's voice for this song, and the pacing as well. We see all the costume and power upgrades for the characters in this opening, and also a glimpse at the previous One For All users. What I really like about this opening is how simple it sounds. I highly recommend you check the full version for this song. Another thing that I liked was the chorus and the visuals that we see during it. A new addition to the top 5, and I'm not complaining. It definitely deserves its place here. Now we move on to the top 3. In at the 3rd place we have Make My Story by Lenny Code Fiction. It was at the 2nd place previously, but it got pushed on by a certain opening, and I don't have any issues with this. I still love this opening the same. I think it's a great song with great visuals, and it definitely needs to be in the top 3 in my list. Now we come to the 2nd place, and we have a surprise entry here. It's Polaris by Bluecon, with a whooping jump of 4 places right from the 6th finish in the previous ranking. I didn't think I would end up loving this song so much. Thank God I gave this another try. It's such a great song. I absolutely love the lyrics for this opening. If you have time, go through the English translation for the lyrics of this song. It correlates so well with the events ongoing in the plot at that time. I love it when an opening or an ending have lyrics that directly relate to the ongoing events. I really underestimated this opening previously, and since then I have listened to it countless number of times on loop. Do listen to the live version and the acoustic version on the First Take channel. Highly recommend you check it out if you love the opening as much as I do. I love the singer's voice and all the instruments coming along to blend in so very well. I can go on and on about this opening, but I think I have spoken enough. Hopefully you give this opening a second chance as well if you disliked it in the beginning. The magic starts at the lyrics, which brings us to the first place. the GOAT opening of My Hero Academia in my opinion. Surani Utaiba by Amazarashi. Man, I love this opening so much. I don't think any opening is gonna top this one for me. It has everything, I mean everything that I could expect from a My Hero Academia opening. And for those reasons, it's undeniably at the top spot. Check out my previous Ranked It video where I go deep into why I love this opening so much. This concludes the second edition of Ranked It for My Hero Academia openings. What are your thoughts on this ranking? Do let me know in the comments below. And if you have reached this point in the video, thank you, I really appreciate you. As always, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you are new to the channel. Thank you for watching and I'll see you guys in the next one.